Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you haven't seen me before, I'm from Green Fever SA over on Instagram. If you guys enjoy plants and planty contents, then this is definitely the video and channel for you. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hit the like button and subscribe. I hope that you all have had an amazing festive season and are ready for the new year. I thought I would start off the year with my wish list plants for 2021. It's been a bit tricky trying to put this together, and that is because my wish list is excruciatingly large. I haven't really had the opportunity to get a load of different rare, more hard to find plants, and because of that there's a lot that I still need and I would want. But also at the same time, over the last 2 years I've really started to refine my taste in plants, and I'm kind of starting to figure out what I would prefer over other things, which I didn't think I would. But enough blabbering, I'm going to get straight into the wish list plants that I want. The first plant, and it's been on my wish list since the very beginning. I know I think in America, I think they're quite easy to get. Well, not easy to get, but they are available there. They are easy to propagate and to grow and to share, but here in South Africa, unfortunately, I don't think there are any here. I legit don't think there are any. The first plant that is on my wish list is the Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu Blue. Cebu Blue. Cebu Blue. This plant is honestly just beautiful. I love the little tinge of blue that it gets. I love that it's a hanging plant. I have a thing for hanging plants. I love that if you can get it to mature and grow, it completely changes from something that looks pretty pothos-like, to something that looks very monstera-ish. It gets these really nice big fenestrations, and it's got this beautiful bluey silver color. And I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself for that. I love that there's that transformation. Apparently it's quite hard to actually get them to mature to that, so I think it would be quite a fun challenge. I think we're going to move on to the philodendrons now, and the first one can only be the Philodendron El Choco Red. I love this because it's got everything that you love about the verrucosum with like a punch. It's got the beautiful heart-shaped, soft, velvety looking leaves. It's got quite a beautiful growth pattern, and then it's got this beautiful red burgundy tinge to it. Like, if I had to look at this and the verrucosum, it would just, hands down, would take the El Choco Red. It's just got that little bit extra with the beautiful little red stems in the back of the leaves. If you look at the back of these leaves, it is gorgeous. I really enjoy this plant. I think this is one that I probably could get. I don't think that it'll be cheap, and that's probably why I don't have it. I think that I would also have to be in the right place at the right time with the money in my account, because if any of these come up available, they are gone very quickly. So there's that. The next one, also for its silvery vibes, is the Philodendron Mamei. I think it's Mamei or Mamei. God, I don't know what it is. I love it for a lot of the same reasons as the El Choco Red. I love how it's almost got like the textured edges to it, so it's got almost like a ruffly look around the edges, the beautiful big lobes, heart-shaped type leaf with silver. Hello, damn, I'm gonna want it. So also, that's not, I don't think that'll be too difficult to get. It'll be a little bit easier than the El Choco Red. Be at the right place at the right time, or know the right person. Ooh, the next. I have 2 Anthuriums that are on the list as well. For a long time, most of last year, I was like, I only want Anthuriums now. I'm like, I'm going to collect every single Anthurium I can. Because after I got my Anthurium clarinervium, I realized just how beautiful the plant is, and how easy it was to look after. I know that Anthuriums do have a bit of a reputation that they're difficult, and that the Clarinervium is one of the easier ones, but it really has been so easy. Oh, the Anthurium that I would love, and I would choose over every single Anthurium, and if I could only have one plant in my collection, I think it would be this one, and that would be the Anthurium Regal. The name just suggests it's all on its own. I mean, it is beautiful. It's got everything that you'd want out of a plant, or that I would want out of a plant. Velvety leaves, ginormous earlobes, a beautiful heart shape, and it gets ginormous. I mean, the leaves get big. This is like a statement plant. Like, if somebody walks into your house, they're going to be like, what is that? Even if they don't care about plants. There were some pre-orders in South Africa available for this plant on some online stores, but I'm not a big fan of pre-ordering something. I would rather buy a plant that I know has been acclimatized since it's been brought here, rather than as it gets here, it gets sent to me. Otherwise, I'd rather just import it myself, sort of, if that makes sense. So that's why I haven't gotten one yet. Plus, it's, you know, bit pricier than the plants that I normally purchase. Okay, so then the next one. Oh, okay. My other Anthurium is this Luxurians, and because it's so luxurious, I love the texture on it. One of my wishlist plants for 2020 was Monstera Peru, and I got my Monstera Peru, so I'm quite happy about that. It's quite a little one. It's got some growing to do. I don't think I've even ever posted it on any of my social media, and the reason is because I'm just waiting for him to grow a little bit. When I got it, it literally had like 2 small leaves like that, and now it has 2 large leaves and 4 little ones, so he is getting there. But I love this prehistoric dragon textured leaves. It looks like scale, like a dragon scale, and I really enjoy that. Plus the fact that it comes out bright red, pink kind of color. As it starts growing, it changes from, you know, a lighter green into a dark, deep, dark green, almost black kind of a color. And I mean, it is just gothic and beautiful, and I feel like on a beautiful, pristine, clean white wall, to have this prehistoric, thick-leaved, textured black Anthurium Luxurians would be incredible, and that's what I want. And I can picture exactly where it's going to go. I'm going to get one. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so the next plant that I have on my wish list is a Syngonium. And on my 2020 wish list, I actually had quite a few Syngoniums, and I now have 3 of my wishlist Syngoniums from last year. I wanted the variegated Syngonium, the elbow variegated Syngonium, I wanted the 3 Kings, and I wanted the Rayi, and I was lucky enough to be able to get all 3 of those last year. And so now this year, I actually only have 1 Syngonium on my list, and it is the Syngonium Panda. And the reason that I love this one so much is because it's simple in that it's green with some variegation, and it's got this almost Monstera type constellation type vibe to it, where it's got these beautiful white speckles on a green leaf. It's got some sectorial bits, and it just, to me, seems like, it just looks like a Thai constellation to me, and I love the name. I think that it's called Panda is really cute. When I saw this, I was like, wow, that is beautiful, I want that plant. It's just really cool, I really like it. And I don't know if I'll get it. It has actually only been on my wish list, or I've only actually known about the plant for probably 3 or 4 months, so I haven't actively looked for it just yet. And so I don't even know if it would be difficult or easy to get hold of, if I'm honest. Then, an Alocasia. Guys, Alocasias are my weak spot. I really love Alocasias. Alocasias just, I struggle with it. They're not easy, or I'm not good at looking after them. And the next Alocasia that I want, or would love, is the Alocasia, I think it's called a Longiloba, Yeah, Longiloba. I think that's how you say it. But you know what I love about it? It's got long lobes, as it would say in the names. It's got these pointed earlobes that it just reminds me of a dragon. I honestly feel like it looks like a dragon's face. I feel like it looks more like a dragon face type silhouette than something like your Philodendron golden dragon. And I don't know if it's just because it's this specific plant is really mature and it's got these extremely elongated faces. Oh, but I love it. And if I got one, its name would be Dragon, because I just feel like that would be a good name for it. And I don't have names for my plants, but it looks like a dragon. I'm really feeling this sort of prehistoric dragon scales face, dark-leaved plants at the moment. I'm like really, really living for it. So that is definitely on the top of the list. Same as with sort of the panda. I only actually found out about this plant, or first realized this plant existed, a few months ago. I haven't really looked for it. So I don't even know what sort of a price point you're looking at for it, how hard it is to find, how rare it is, or how uncommon it is. But from what I've seen, a lot of people don't seem to know about it. So I don't know if that's because it's rare or if that's just because maybe it's not like a popular plant that people talk about. Okay, so the last plant on my list, I know where I can get one. I've been watching it, they're still available, but I have a dragon scale beginner, the normal green one, and from the day that I have ever wanted plants, I wanted an Alocasia silver dragon. When I first got my normal green Alocasia, I killed it. Well, not completely, I killed off all the leaves. He is now regrowing. I am slowly getting to grips with the dragon scales care needs. It's difficult. It's a hard plant to look after, in my opinion. There's not much out there on YouTube about how to care for this other than like a broad scale Alocasia video. It scares me. This plant really scares me. I know where to get one and I really want it, and it's not that badly priced. It's actually quite a good price. I'm just trying to tell myself, like, don't buy it because you're probably going to kill it. And then I'm like, well, maybe you should buy it because you won't kill it, because you're keeping the other one alive. But I'm regrowing the other one. So it died back to a bulb, and now I'm regrowing it in my conditions, and I'm just scared that I kill this one too much. But the silver on this is incredible. The contrast between those dark green veins and that silver, almost whitish leaf with that dragon scale, you know, kind of look is incredible. And I think I'm just gonna have to go get it. I'm just gonna have to get it, because you know what? If I don't get it and it sells out and I'm not able to find it for another few years or another few months, I think I'll regret it. So I think I will be getting this plant, but it is one that it was on my wish list last year. It is now on my wish list again, and so I just need to get it. So that is it for my 2021 wish list plants. I do hope that by the end of the year I will be able to have acquired some of these plants. I was very, very particular about what plants I put on this list, and so because of that I have a feeling that a lot of these plants are probably going to keep moving over onto each year's list, and I think it's going to be a bit slow for me to figure these out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what plants are on your wish list. Please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then please do hit that like button. It helps the channel grow, guys. It lets me know that you're enjoying the videos. If you've made it this far, I would hope that you are. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.